Hey everyone, Dev here, and today's video is going to be all about unsuccessful war attacks. That's right, the little things that I've been talking about in action where they just mean you end up failing. Before I do, it's worth shouting out to our good friends over at JLL. They had a friendly challenge with us. And I mentioned I was going to review that, but unfortunately I can't because I don't have the details available. All you need to do is check the left-hand side, 45 stars for us, 19 for them. I would have liked to have seen a bit more spine from them, but hey, that's life. Okay, so what's going on with us right now? Currently, we are locked in battle with Indowizard, and we're off to a handy lead, 52 to 25, with about 8 hours remaining, accounting for time differences and all that sort of stuff. Of course, we should be seeing a lot of action from them towards the last sort of 4 or 5 hours. One of those wars where we were ahead by about 42, we went to bed last night, woke up and they got to about 25. We'd already cleared off most of the middle to lower order, which is quite handy, and Frisbee Subway Nip has managed to clean up some of the more problematic bases for us at number 6 and number 7, so good for him. Now, I mentioned unsuccessful war attacks. Well, I don't want to make fun of anybody, but these guys have got a lot to learn, and so hopefully you can learn from them. First of all, we're going to take a look at our defenses and take a look at Sly. He has won 3 out of 5. That's just incredible for a very low Town Hall 9. And Waste, sitting there at number 15, has won 1 out of 6. Again, incredible for a low Town Hall 8. Okay, so where did it all go wrong for these guys? Well, let's start off with number 9 here, and we'll take a look at Sly's base as well. So here we go. As I mentioned, a very low Town Hall 9, and we've got a fairly compact base. This person has chosen drags. We've seen level 3 dragons take out this base before at our clan, okay? But there's just some errors here that ended up costing their number 9, who dropped 4 for this attack. Cost them big time too. So when doing drag attacks, particularly when you've got low drags and low, just check out where that air sweeper or blower, as we like to call it, is, and note the positions of the air defenses. A smart person would put lightning right in the middle there and get it just so that you can take out the sweeper and the air defense. Remembering that this sweeper has got a hit points of 750. This one's got 1050. So if you're taking out the air defense anyway, why don't you go for the sweeper? Just a thought. Okay, so he drops his dragons in a bunch. Great, no real funneling, not great. And for a Town Hall 9, you can tell it's a Town Hall 9 attack because I got a queen as well. Those dragons really should be at level 4 before you even start thinking of drag any base. Okay, now this person was quite complacent, dropping the poison spell for some strange reason on the air defense there and lightning the wrong one. Okay, by taking out that one, they've still got this one and this one active, and you can see the third one over here is just tearing up over there, just completely annihilating those V3 dragons. All right, and because the dragons went off in a bunch with no funneling, okay, one has gone around the left flank, one's gone around the right flank, not even heading anywhere remotely close to the town hall at this stage. And that queen is just pinging away, taking out a few of the little scrubs that come out of the Barbarian King's ability and stuff like that. All right, so you can see here, all in all, this person managed to pick up a star. Well done, 59%. Pat on the back for you, but nowhere near the town hall like they'd aimed for. And even 2 air defenses and a sweeper still up for this dragon attack. Pretty embarrassing, I have to say. All right, so not a good start for Indowizard clan in this particular attack. So just speeding up for completion, you can see that sweeper ended up causing them problems as well at the end. All right, so then their number 8 decided to have a crack. And spoiler alert, 50%, 2 stars. This person went again with some, well, Valkyries and our dragon. So note the CC radius. Okay, and earthquakes. Okay, here's the first thing I want to talk about. This person is obviously a Town Hall 10 as well. They've got a queen. Okay, It's about time they started to substitute those quakes for jumps. It was a lesson that we had to learn the hard way as well, but think about it. Quakes cost 4 spell slots to drop all those walls, whereas a jump spell will only cost you 2. For the low price of 2 spell slots, you can get a jump and then use those 2 spare slots for something else, like a heal or a rage, or another jump if you need to get across more compartments. Okay? Start thinking about dropping those quakes in favor of jump spells. Okay, there's a hog going in to try and trigger the CC. It does successfully. Okay, we've got a baby dragon and some Valkyries and some archers in there, but no poison spells from number 8, so this is going to cause a few problems as well. Drops a dragon to take out the CC. Not very cost effective, especially since that raging max baby dragon is going to take it out. Okay, and the Valkyrie ended up smashing those wall breakers, and that's also going to cause an issue for number 8 as well, because he's now got a very slow way with that golem of breaching the walls, which means that the Valkyries don't have a very good funnel. Now he's realized this and tried to funnel by dropping 2 down on the right flank and some over here with the wizards in support. And they end up going around that left-hand side, okay, and the golem smashes through, so he's got an okay funnel. The issue now is that he's got some defenses here which are going to pull those Valkyries off course, and saying that they go right for the core. That's embarrassing for me. All right, but those Teslas are now going to town. Okay, and that queen at level 1 is, okay, pinging away, very good, okay. But now there's nothing left in the tank, really. Those dragons and dropping a few wizards could have meant another 3 or 4 Valks. And even you didn't even need a hog then. You could have used a giant or a couple of barbarians to trigger the CC with that sweeper on the outside. And because he was a bit slow on his heal spell drop, he's got nothing left and ends up with a very low percentage here. It was only by luck, I guess, that he managed to have a few troops left in the tank to try to pick up some extra percentages. So all in all, for number 8, again, another rough day out. Wouldn't be the last time, though, in this war. We're about to see, well, in the next video after Waste, we'll see some interesting tactics as well. Alright, so speeding up again for completion. Need to get a wriggle on. Now we're going to look at our man Waste. Waste is, okay, an engineered Town Hall 8. And as such, sits quite low in the order at 15. So Gavers at number 11 here decided to have a crack at him. And he's going to use dragons as well. Now again, you're up against a Town Hall 8. You've only got 1 sweeper and 1, 2, 3 defenses to worry about. Alright, so general rule of thumb, come from behind the sweeper. Don't try and go against the current. That just doesn't make any sense. Alright, there are plenty of opportunities on this base to have gone from the other side. Now, he's using a loon here to try and draw out CC, but as you all know from my previous videos, because the CC radius has a defensive building sitting on the circumference there, on that arc, it's not going to trigger until it crosses over the line. Now, look for the shadows on the balloon here, not, there we go, now it triggers, not the actual body of the loon itself. So sending out some minions here and a max dragon. And now he's put a haste spell down, question mark. Not sure what that was for. Just to try and get to that place quicker. By dropping that haste, the dragons have now split. They've now got a right flank and a left flank. And now each air defense is going to tear them to bits. Alright, the smartest thing he's done all attack was attack from the side up here. But these loons with no meat on them, that archer tower is going to finish them off pretty quickly. Even though they are appearing to be max loons in there. Well, close to it, if not max. Alright, so you've got some rage in there, but again, just not going to come anywhere close to annihilating this base. Very frustrating when you drop 4 and you've got an expensive army. Yeah, okay, they are level 2 dragons, but honestly, could have done better. Right, speeding up. This isn't the only time we'll see Waste in action today. The next one is our friend number 8 trying to have a crack at him. There we go, 78% 1 star. Nothing like dragons going round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Maybe we should get some Valks on top. Can you imagine that? A Valk dragon combo? Weird. Alright, so take a look at number 8 second attack here. This person's an elder in their clan. If it was in our clan, wouldn't be an elder for long, I can guarantee. Okay, up against waste again. He's got a more traditional ground-based army this time. No dragons. He's gone with 17 wizards. Okay. Again with the quakes. My thoughts on that have already been made clear. And then a CC draw attempt with the hog. Okay. Again, not a wise choice. You can see the radius there. Not even close to crossing that line. All right. So now, having a bit of a think about it, he's trying to funnel with his archers up top. We'll speed this one up just for a moment. Okay, trying to create that funnel for the Valks, which is admirable, but once again, he's got no wall breakers. No wall breakers. Okay, that's an issue. All right, so obvious traps are obvious there from waste, and he sends a golem in to go knocking on the wall. And a heal. Okay, and a second golem. Very heavy on the meat, not enough on the attacking power here. Does a pretty good job, I would say, in creating the funnel now. So now would be the time you'd want to drop the Valks. So he does. And yes, the first Valk does manage to find that hole. Very good. Dropping a Valk just once, okay, one Valk, so that you can see where they're going to lock on is quite good. Okay, so you don't commit the whole bunch. However, triggering the CC now, doesn't learn his lesson and decides to deploy the wizards in a big bunch, and they all go running for these buildings first rather than trying to engage the CC. A quick look around if you had time. There's a hut down there. There's other buildings to the side he could have used to draw that CC crowd out. Okay, and then for some reason a random rage, and the funniest part was now his Valks from being deployed up there have now decided to go around the outside track. A better place to deploy would have been over in this sector here, just because these buildings here would have been more useful, or even the town hall to lock onto. So we'll continue on, and you can see once again, frustratingly, this person is going to end up with close to, 2 stars just, and the Valks have gone around the outside. Now once again, Dev, you're saying they're level 2 Valks. What if they were level 3 or level 4? Now, in my opinion, it wouldn't have mattered because of where they went. Rather than going into the core where they could have done some real damage, they decided to go around the outside, and it doesn't matter if you've got V5 Valks or V4 Valks or V3 or whatever. If they go around the outside, it's curtains. And the last one I want to show you is a personal favorite of mine, obviously, Omega Supreme in action here. Okay, and once again, a very unusual army composition. We've got some big heroes, we've got no wall breakers, we've got no CC troops, and we've got no dark spells. So this person's decided to try funnel by using some archers. In terms of time, I would have thought wizards would have been better, especially since the range on those buildings is not that high. Okay, so checking out the CC here, we can see that the person has done an okay job, I would say, an okay job of funneling this side, which is great. Okay, and even funneling from the left and from the right. Okay, so once the queen engages, out come the skellies. Queen nearly goes down, pops the ability, everything's great. Okay, now we've got some action up here. Worth noting, he did use archers to try and funnel from the top too, and he's used his king to try and break through one of those skull walls. All right, so it looked like he's trying to do a pincer move here. Once that bomb goes off and my CC troops are deployed, just annihilating that queen. Okay, and then the archers managed to pick off those healers. And at this point, you can literally hear him saying, well, what the F do I do now? Okay, because without any, without any support from the air, okay, this person decided to drop the wizards, drop them in a clump, and that dragon just torched them. Okay, so the second moment of what the F do I do now? I'll drop my Valks down, see what I can get in a rage, and smash, 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 picks up all of my giant bombs, and the dragon just roasts those Valks. Okay, there we go. some failed war attacks. Dev out.